What brings us to places that terrify our inner core and forces us to act in ways that are against our best interest? How can we protect ourselves against the forces of pure evil and act with confidence when staring darkness in the eyes? And now, a guide for those braving the depths of a dealership. Hell does exist on Earth. Preying on your lusts, desires, and desperation, they will pick at the long overgrown lizard parts of your brain. Your eyes linger longer than before upon the shiny pages of a magazine ad. Commercials which once bothered you now dance around your head, haunting your dreams as you turn in your bed. Perhaps your old car has failed and let you down, or maybe a new job has begun to whisper in your ears, "Go on, you can afford it." The serpent's apple lies just within reach, and now this siren song has crashed your mortal ship against the glassy gates of a dealership. Much like Dante and Odysseus before you, you will one day need to enter this dark and evil place. All travelers who enter here must know their way, and the shaman is here to guide. Be wary of the demons and time thieves who lurk within. Fear not, for there is a path to salvation. Souls at rest find their way through the bardo and into nirvana. Crying is a waste of good suffering, and I have such sights to show you. Caution all ye who enter here blindly.
Hey, do you remember when he was funny? Not really.
I have previously advocated for buying a used car that you can pay for in cash, but I understand the ability to judge a car from 20 feet is long earned and not something everybody is prepared to take on. Many of you will seek salvation in knowing that no one else has desecrated the driver's seat. You're left with no choice but to buy a new car at the dealership. The fix has long been in, and you can't buy a new car from the manufacturer directly. And while Costco does offer some ability to purchase a car without the need to speak to a greasy car salesman, for the average consumer, walking into the doors of a dealer is the best route forward. There are ways to mitigate the damages and time loss that go into purchasing a new car at the dealer. It's important that you do your research before walking in the door and know exactly the car you want to buy, and should be negotiating only on numbers. Much time can be saved by securing your financing in advance. Your bank or credit union will be more than happy to provide the loan you need and set your limitations for you. Know what you can afford on a monthly basis, and they will tell you what your budget becomes, and that is where you can start your journey. You will need to dip your toes into dangerous waters by doing some test drives. You are stealing manna from the gods, and they will expect from you a favor in return.
Why don't you come inside? We can talk numbers at my desk. My manager is out of town, and the assistant manager is going crazy with deals today. I have a guy on the line who wants this car, but you're here and power is in the present.
This is a trap to be wary of. Set the stage upon your arrival. I'm on my lunch break and just driving by. I'd like to take this for a test drive. Cut them to the quick with a speedy, "Do you got a card handy? I gotta run." You will likely need to allow them to make a copy of your driver's license, but give them a bum phone number and a burner email. Go alone or be very sure of your companion. Loose lips blow deals. You should be the good cop and they the scary one. The devil in disguise sitting upon your shoulder to scare off the lesser demons of the sales floor. The last thing you need is another temptress or tiresome partner ready to sign and run your new car through a drive-thru. I have long said that knowledge is knowing best where to look for the right answer. In the realm of sales, I have not much experience. If you really want to see how this is done, you need to go check out Delivered. This guy is a veritable demon slayer and spends his entire day negotiating with the worst of the worst to find good deals for his customers. He offers a reasonably priced service and gives away the knowledge you need for free. Check him out. A car dealership is a great place to work if you have a drug problem, just got out of the joint, or both. Salesmen are very skilled at turning your best intentions of a base Corolla into a fully loaded Highlander. Those that have been lying to their mothers happily for decades will have no problem turning you into their next target. They don't eat if they don't sell, and a hungry animal is a motivated animal. Good and honest salesmen do exist, but they're few and far between. If you happen upon one of them, keep their business card and follow them to their next dealership. You're a Ford person now. Walking into the finance department at the dealership is much like walking into an opium den. They will lay you in a soft bed and load the pipe for you, little aware you are in for a long night.
We can save you an extra $1,000 off MSRP by financing through the manufacturer. What about windshield protection? How about crystal fusion to protect the paint? Let's talk extended warranties.
His cunningly arranged words, inflated figures, and empty promises drip sweetly from his forked tongue. His hypnotic words bounce in your skull, scrambling your mind. You start to forget how you got here and look around desperately for your trade-in that is now conveniently hoisted in the air and upon an inspection rack, abandoned with no technician to be found. Focus! You must remember your mission and not surrender to his fleece of lies weaved in alchemist's gold. These are the fruitful counter-hexes. I'm paying cash and my financing has already been arranged. This can't be your best price. You can do better. I'm ready to buy today and just as happy to walk out the door. There are safe harbors in the depths, lighthouses of hope and knowledge cutting through the haze of slick tactics. The parts department. This is, in fact, the beating heart of the beast. The rest are parasites feeding off their sales. There are no tricks to be played here, although they do charge a premium for their service and often put you off with a blustery, grumpy exterior. This is a skin hardened to protect against the evil forces they are surrounded by. They too have been lured here by greed and desire. While there are lean months for the counterperson, there's always a car breaking down somewhere and a sale to be made at the end of every phone call. The majority of sales are business to business, more akin to fulfilling an order than pressuring you to buy the parts they have. It is unfortunate that I must advise if you're going to take on a repair at home, your best bet is to go to the dealer for parts. If you want to make sure you get the right parts and do the job just once, this is the way to go. Parts houses do offer a savings, but the return favor is the part may be bad in the box or incorrect from the shelf. I have seen of late an uptick in the number of bad parts in the box from the manufacturer. However, this has been true across all available suppliers, and in all likelihood, the chance you're going to get a dud part from the manufacturer is by far lower. When ordering your parts from the dealer, do yourself a favor and pick up the phone before walking in the door. There is no guarantee they will have what you need on hand. They will either return from the labyrinth box in hand or quote you a spell of waiting from a distant locality. Much like the spice traders of old, premiums will be charged for shipping, and they will beg you to cross their palms with silver to cover the freight. They possess the ability of second sight and may make additional recommendations depending on the job they see in your future. This is because they are lazy. They don't wish to service you more than once, so heed their warnings and accept their counsel. Come prepared with the incantation of your VIN number, or you'll meet the scornful gaze of a seasoned parts professional trying not to have their time wasted. This is a relationship you should nurture and not one you should take for granted. They keep notes on your vehicle and have minds like steel traps. A pig well fed bears much bacon. The deepest depths of hell are by far the service department, the hallowed realm of the sorcerers of repair, practicing their dark magic of necromancy and rejuvenation at great cost to you. While your vehicle is under warranty, you are unfortunately again advised to seek their counsel. They possess a monopoly of redemption with their creator and will repair the manufacturer's mistakes freely. However, the remainder of their services come at great cost to those seeking their magic. They are granted the same silver tongue as the sales department, and one's ears must be well guarded against their powers. The friendly person at the counter again doesn't eat if they don't make a sale, and we've encountered another wounded and hungry animal. This sharply dressed slick demon, known as the service advisor, hides daggers in their teeth. They welcome you and whisk your car away into a nearby dungeon. They will offer either to ferry you away from this dark place or beseech you wait in their cozy den. The offer of escape, while tempting, deprives you of your vehicle, so you choose to wait. This widow's web has no windows, and the air is stale. They offer you drink and food and hypnotize you with CNN playing on TV at an unbearable volume. Beware, these snacks are laid at the table of Circe. They are fattening their pigs for slaughter. How long have you been here? You grow weary and your guard lowers. You're desperate for your escape. This is when the trap is sprung.
We have some recommendations for you. I have this contract for you to sign. Give us authorization and we'll begin work. I'll give you a ride anywhere you need to go.
It's too late for you now. His spell is complete and you have given all your treasure for a chance to escape in the hope that your vehicle will live a new life. As the porter closes the door to the offered ride, the advisor allows a crooked smile to cross his face and an evil laugh to escape his treacherous belly. There is a long-standing misconception that the best automotive technicians you can find for your vehicle are at the dealership. While this can be true, it's not always guaranteed to be the case. Why do you think they're always bragging about the amount of training they give their technicians? The work environment is so toxic that they struggle to keep good talent. Often they will promote their young technicians before they are ready, just to fill a body into a service bay. Somewhere in your town is a seasoned technician who grew wary of all the bullshit and wheeled their toolbox to a building where they could hang a shingle of their own. This white wizard of the light likely has 25 to 30 years of experience with your vehicle. They just want to make an honest living and do the repairs that are required without any politicking. Likely the person behind the counter is just as knowledgeable and experienced. An old familiar or likely their partner and well taken care of financially. The only thing you can guarantee to find at a dealership is the highest labor rates in town. Hopefully you have a long-standing relationship with an independent automotive repair facility, and at their discretion you are venturing here to get a warranty repair. Apart from satisfying recalls and completing warranty repairs, you are to avoid this place at all costs. You now have my best training in defense against the dark arts. Enter this loathsome place with your back straight and your head held high, filled with the knowledge required to stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel and I've got your back. As always, thank you for watching.